Hello, so here we have 11 years worth of NMEs and just a few record mirrors in the last year, 1972, to make up the shortfall, half and half, 26 NME, 27 or 26 record mirrors. But from 1962 right through to to halfway through 1972, those are all New Musical Express, maybe one or two record mirror substitutes and one or two missing. Not A couple have gone missing somewhere in my house. They are there somewhere, but I've not managed to find them. But I've noted every single one that's missing, so here you'll get a chance to see. So let's have a look first of all at 1962. Let Windows Photo Viewer go through it at its own pace, and I'll just talk about it where necessary. Elvis, Eden Kane, oh, lots of 1962 stars there. Adam Faith, Bobby V, Cliff Richard, the Comanches, the Comancheros, Lonnie Donegan, yeah, Petula Clark, Nicky and Griff, don't know them, Chubby Checker, um, Bobby V, Frank Sinatra, more Cliff Richard and Bobby V, Paul Anka, Love Me Warm and Tender, Matt Monroe, Softly as I Leave You, Elvis Presley, Fury, Kane, oh, it's going too fast for me. Chubby, Checkers, Twist, Secrets, Carl Danvers, Danny Williams. This goes too fast for me, sorry. Helen Shapiro, Brenda Lee, The Shadows, Paul Anka, uh, Nana Muscuri, Pat Boone, The Everly Brothers, Cliff Richard, Elvis Presley, Shadows, Carl Denver, Ball, Fury, Orbison, Holly, Francis, Checker, Vera Lynn, The Shadows, Justice, Williams, Donna Douglas, Neil Sedaka, Denver, Everly's, Donegan, Lee, Cliff Richard, Elvis Presley, Shirley Bassey. Oh, she looks young there, doesn't she? Frank Sinatra, Helen Shapiro, Dwayne Eddy, Elvis Presley, Billy Fury, Jet Harris. Oh, that should be interesting. Um, Elvis Presley's Recording Secrets, Eden Kane, Cliff Richard, Elvis, The Shadows, lots, Danny Williams, Frank Ifield, The Shadows, Acker, Cliff, Shadows, I can't read it. Brenda Lee, I can't read it in time. Winnie, who's Winnie? Cliff's Grecian Adventures, um, Vince Hill, Eden Kane, Jimmy Justice, Dave Brubeck, Elvis, Billy Fury, Marty Wilde, Carl Denver Trio, Danny Storm, Sam Cooke, uh, Billy Fury, Helen Shapiro, Darling, the Crickets, Cole, Bobby Darin, Lena Martell, Cliff, reveals his secrets, Pat Boone, Son, Ifield, the Crickets, Bernard Cribbins, Pat Boone, Newley, Donegan, Highland, Elvis lives there, one thing, Elvis, Billy Fury, Bobby Vinton, Anthony Newley, Connie Francis on vacation. Um, that's a rear page. Shadows, Controversy, Johnny Layton. Oh yeah, right. So Billy Vaughan, Cliff Richard, Lonnie Donegan, Jess Acker, Kenny Ball, Pat Boone, Highland Faith, Eddie Bassey, Joe Brown, Petula Clark, Ronnie Carroll, Revelations, um, Shirley Bassey, looks nice there. Cliff Richard, Helen Shapiro, Bobby V. Um, Elvis Presley, Shock, Carl Denver, Elvis, Cliff, Frank Kelly, The Shadows and Tornadoes Meet, Eden Kane, Everly Brothers, Frank Ifield, Ketty Lester, Carol King talks about Little Eva, Tornadoes, Tammy Rowe, Buddy Holly, David Macbeth, Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Gina, Johnny Mathis, Dale Shannon, uh, Sinatra, Bassey, Tornadoes, got Frank Ifield, Winter, Faith, Peter J and the Jaywalkers, Cliff hits out at Elvis, Rumours, Sam Cooke, Matt Monroe, Elvis Presley, Elvis Shapiro, Martin Robbins, Chris Montez, Susan Morn, the the NME poll, neck and neck, various people there. Poll winners, Russ Conway, Elvis Presley, uh, Tony Osborne, The Drifters, Gina, Johnny Mathis, Cliff's Summer Holiday Preview, the Diamonds, Jeff Harris. Well, that's a bad scan. Well, that didn't go too well, did it? Oh, maybe done it twice. Um, 1963 All-Star Annual. Oh, that's an MC, yeah. And The Shadows, Elvis Cliff, The Shadows, Cliff, Richard, Adam Faith, The Springfields. Oh, it's a poll winner. Oh, supplement teaser. Oh, very bad 1961 copy, if I remember right there. I'll just double check that after. That wasn't in this set, really. Let me check because I think some of those last ones like that, very bad quality because that would have been, yeah, the date there. So that was 1961. These are like bonus copies, really. Just a few 1961 ones in very poor condition. But 1961, I've just thrown into the 1962 pile because there aren't enough to make a 1961 set. 1961 there, yes. No, we went to 1962 there, December, yes. Would that be 1961? Yes, that's 1961 as well. Okay, so that completes the 1962 set. Just a few 1961 ones thrown in.